Hey everyone, let me know if you're here and you can hear me. Oh my goodness, it's been such a long time. I hope you're here, and I'm going to be talking about how to free up time as a freelance writer so you can get, if you're a brand new freelance writer and you want, your freelance writing biz is sort of a side hustle, how you can free up time. So I'm going to help you with that. So let me know if you're here, if you have any specific questions about saving time, time management, balancing things. I'd really love to hear it. I just sort of jumped right in right now. I just finished my YouTube video, so it's uploading. And so I did a quick change for some variety. But definitely, if you have any questions or just any questions for me right now, go ahead and post them. Say hi. Thanks for the thumbs up. But I do want to help you because we're sort of nearing this new year. Hopefully 2021 will be, oh my gosh, so much better than 2020. Literally 2020 has really been a horrible year for me. It really has. Of course, there are some grateful things, and I'm so grateful that our family, they're healthy. Everyone is healthy, even my in-laws. But I don't know if you know, but I recently, over the summer, lost my father. I couldn't go to his funeral because of COVID. There was no I was travel bound here in Canada, and so it was really, really difficult for me through that whole time period in the summer around my birthday. And then we moved into this house, and so in this house, which is awesome, but we found out that it had a load of mold in it. And so we've just been struggling with trying to get this house ready to live in safely. So it has been a struggle for me. And during all this time, I've still had to manage my client work, and I still had to have those deadlines, beat those deadlines for my clients, write for my blogs, do all those things. And so I wanted to help you, if you want to start freelance writing in the new year, how do you fit that in your schedule? How do you fit that as a side hustle? What are the most important things you need to do? Hey, Karen. Hey, from Toronto. Oh my goodness. I hope you're doing well. I hope your family is safe in Toronto. We are in red zone. We're in lockdown here in where I'm at right now in Ontario. And so it's hard. Our fridge is making noise. We just bought this fridge, but it's we didn't have much product to choose from, so it's not the best fridge. And we are already, it's already sounding like it's going to break down, but we can't get any new fridges because no one will deliver it to us. So I'm just shocked by all these turn of events that are happening right now. Hey, Dania. Hi, I'm new at content writing. Where to start? Awesome. I'm so glad. Although this video isn't about started writing, maybe I'll do another video to help you, or maybe on my YouTube channel, you can find that. I do want to help you free up that time so that you can have the time to do your content writing business. All right. So where do we start from there? Hey, Ali, I'm so glad you're here. I hope you're safe in Pakistan. Right now, it's pretty cold outside. There's some snow on the ground. How is the weather over there? Is it snowing in Toronto, Karen? I don't know if it is, but there's not much snow here. I don't know if we're going to have snow for Christmas. All right. So when I started freelance writing, I did this as a part-time thing. And when I added my hours, I really am only doing this part-time. I'm not slaving away 8 hours a day on my computer at all. And that's not the life I want as a freelance writer. And I hope that's not the life you want, to work and grind to the bone for 8 to 10 hours a day for your clients. If that's the case, that means you have the wrong clients that are paying you pennies because you have to work extra hard to make livable income. No, that's not what I want from you. And that's not what I teach on my blog, on my YouTube channel, here in my group, my page, and in my course students group. But you need that time to invest. So let's get to it. It's sunny today. Oh, great. That's great. Oh, Karen says, I know, right? I hope to get the look down lifted soon. Yeah. Where I'm at, it's overcast right now. So, but it's a little bit cold. Anyways. All right. So I want to talk about what you need to do in your schedule, depending on how many hours you have. So like I said, when I first started, I really only had the time that my children were napping from 1 to 3 p.m. That's exactly the time they napped. And then when they went to bed, I think I put them down I honestly don't remember nowadays, 6:30 or 7 until 10. So I had a good chunk of time to write. Now, during the day is when I did my chores. As a stay-at-home mom, I did my meal prepping. I was really on the ball back then. I'm not so much now. Maybe that's because I have a lot on my plate. But back in the day, I was slaying it as a mom to twins and doing all that stuff. Over the years, it's getting a little bit harder for me. So I only did about 4 hours a day, and I didn't do too much over the weekend. So what were the things that I was doing? So if let's say you only have, let's back it up and say, you know what, Elna, I don't even have 4 hours a day to devote to freelance writing. I'm working full time. I'm taking care of my parents. I have kids to raise. How am I supposed to squeeze in 4 hours? I totally get you. So what if you can squeeze in maybe 1 hour a day, 5 hours a week? You can build your freelance writing business on 1 hour a day. Trust me, you can. I'll show you how. You can relate with the kids, yes. Yeah, my twins are 7 years old and they're more self-sufficient, but life is harder, I think, just because with this new house, with the COVID now, with the planning and with my other sites and now with these clients. And like, it's a lot on my plate. But I want to help you. So let's say you have 5 hours to devote. Now, I made a nice little schedule here in a blog post. I don't know if you've taken a look at it, but here it is in all its glory. My 5 hours weekly schedule for freelance writers. If you want to do this as a side hustle. So let's see what this means. Now, each square of that isn't a block of time. That just encompasses what you can do in that hour, and work is your like actual work day. So you can do this before you start work for the day or at night after dinner. All right. So that's sort of, I just made it in the beginning of the day kind of schedule. Danielle wants to know from which platform you started. What do you mean by platform? Let me know what that means. Wow. So organized. Yeah. All right. So let's see. What are the important things? If you're brand new to freelance writing, what you really need to work on is your writing samples and gaining leads, okay? Because you need a job, right? So how do you do that? Well, you can definitely write blog content. Blog content is highly, highly versatile to land freelance writing jobs in any type of niche. A lot of my course students start with blog writing and then end up writing white papers or writing product descriptions based off their blog writing skills. Okay, so it's highly versatile. So I suggest that you either like start a blog or write blog posts on Medium, whatever it is. Please share the link to the blog post. It's time management. I'll show it to you. I'll share it right now. Here it is. There's my time management post. Did I share it? Wait, did I add the comment? Oh, there it is. Yeah. All right. So this is what I mean for I'm sorry, I lost track of time here. How to develop high writing skills. What platform on how to develop high writing skills? What did I use? Well, that's a whole other video. Maybe I do have a how to improve your writing skills video and blog post. So I can give you that in a bit if I remember. But when you are starting out as a freelance writer and you have only an hour a day, you need to work on your writing skills. So yes, if you are saying, oh my gosh, Elna, I don't even know how to write a blog post. What is a blog post? I'm not a good writer. How am I supposed to do this? Okay, then spend 30 minutes a day improving your writing. Go to my YouTube channel or go to elnacain.com or go to other sites and type in Google how to improve writing skills, how to be a better writer, all that stuff. I have a post on Freelancer FAQs on how to be a better writer. Read that content, absorb, and jot down those specific skills. One of my top tips to become a better writer is to write every day. You need to flex your writing skills. So spend 30 minutes, just free write, dump thoughts down. Over time, you can align that to make an outline for a blog post. All right. Karen, what did you say? I realized I can finish an article draft for a client in 2 to 3 days. Awesome. So I can take 1 to 2 article projects per week only. Okay, so you do need to cut that time for sure. And that just takes skill. All right. So an article draft, I don't know how many words that is, Karen. For me, 1,000 words I can write in about an hour. All right. So, but my client pieces are usually 3,000 to 4,000 words. So it does take me longer, but I get paid justly for that. When I was writing for smaller businesses, smaller types of content, I made it my goal to write 1,000 words in under an hour. Okay. And I've achieved that. It took me a while. All right. So, what you can do is supplement your income with shorter pieces of content. Can you not pitch maybe writing emails? Pitch something like do social media monitoring. So you can do posting on their Instagram page or posting on their Facebook page. Small things, right? That you can still build your income, but they don't take a lot of time. So you can supplement that with your client work. And then over time, hopefully you'll become a faster writer, and then you can pick up more client work. Wow, in an hour. Yes. In my wheelhouse. Now, if you ask me to write something about like cybersecurity, it's going to take me 10 hours to research, find the right topics to write about, get credible sources, and to write my post. Trust me. But in a topic that I know, like my freelance writing blog, I can whip those in under an hour. Anything about digital marketing. Oh, super easy. Of the things that I know, right? I have a swipe file of all my stats. So I don't have to go hunting for what's the conversion rate for small businesses with email marketing. I have that stat in my swipe file. That saves me time. That frees up time. So that's another tip, I guess. There are lots of little things. I guess I could have done that too. I've done a video on that, but I wanted to show you like the schedule and like how to think like a freelance writer in the new year kind of thing. So here is 5 hours a week, what you would focus on. I have here blog post writing, or it can be learning to improve your writing, and then writing a blog post. So by the end of the week, you have a blog post written, okay? I have here, send 10 job board pitches. There you go. Maybe part of your writing, 30 minutes, could be writing pitches so that the next day you can send those out to job board pitches, all right? I have here, publish your content on Medium, on your blog, things like that to get out there. And again, to just get in that habit of writing. All of this will help you land work eventually, just getting your name out there, okay? I'm not telling you that this will work and you will definitely land a client with this. You're only pitching here 10 times and cold pitching 10 times. It's doable, but you may not get work right away. All right, so that's if you have 5 hours a week. But what if you have more? Some people have more time to spare. So I have another schedule here of 10 hours a week. All right, so what if you have 10 hours a week? Well, how can you fill that time out so that you're not just scrolling on Facebook or on Instagram or on Pinterest? This schedule is a little bit more demanding. You are pitching more, okay? Because you have that extra time, you have that time to devote to pitching and getting yourself out there so you can land work. All right, so I have here cold pitching to job boards, and then networking. I have reaching out. So here's a new skill that you can learn and use to help you, again, get your name out there. Start reaching out to other writers, other freelancers, graphic designers, email marketers, things like that. Small business owners, just reach out to them. Say, hey, don't say new. Don't say I'm a new freelance writer. But say I'm a freelance writer in the health niche. I love what you're doing with your audience on your Facebook page. I see you have a big community. If you need a blog writer, I have some great ideas. Here's 3 blog post ideas that can help you gain leads for your business. Something like that, like in your pitch. Just draft up something and just send it out and see if you get a bite, right? This is where you reach out. You can also reach out just to say, hey, let's connect with other freelance VAs. So, hey, you're a VA, I do blog writing. If you ever need help or if you have too much work, I'd be open to any kind of VA work or blog writing work you can pass along, right? That's where you can get the ball going. So that's 10 hours a week. And I don't know if you have that, if anyone has 10. And then I have another schedule, 20 hours a week. Okay, so this is sort of my schedule when I started freelance writing. I actually had about 20 hours a week, so 4 hours a day. And I didn't do much on the weekends. This is what I did. And so this is why it's like a stay-at-home mom schedule. And this is sort of what I did. I was in mom mode during the day. And then as soon as my twins napped, I didn't have to like fold the laundry or do those other chores because I did them throughout the day. And so by 1 o'clock, everyone had their lunch. I did all my chores and all that stuff. I could sit down in my office and start doing these things like updating my portfolio, writing a client post at this time because I was getting client work, outlining posts, things like that, editing, writing my client pieces, writing guest posts, doing these things that I knew I had to be doing. And then starting my post for elnacain.com and writing blog posts for that site. Right. So this is what I was doing. Other times I was in mom mode other days. So other days I couldn't do all of this. I could only work 2 hours a day. I had to be in mom mode all day. My children weren't sleeping through the night. I needed to be there for them, things like that. So what's so nice about freelance writing, it is flexible, right? You can drop down to 1 hour a day because I have that schedule for you, or 10 hours a week, right? So if you find that like, I can't this week, I just can't devote 20 hours. I can only devote an hour a day. Well, boom. Go to that schedule, see what you need to do, make that list, and then hopefully that will work and free up some time so that you can do this. Hey, Alicia. You're watching this from Antigua in the Caribbean. Oh, you're a content writer and author. That's awesome. How fun. I've never been there. I've been to Barbados for my honeymoon. That was fun. Thank you for watching. I'm glad. I hope this was helpful. Those are all my schedules. I put the link to this blog post. I do have videos in here too. I have a video of time management tips. So those are other older tips that when I first started, I have other tips there, but I wanted to sort of update and give you these schedules to help you free up time. Learning to write faster will really help you free up time and get paid a lot more money. And that just takes skill and time. So writing every day will help. Danielle, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Can you please repeat about that? You don't have to write for 1 hour instead of many hours. Oh, well, another person said that it took them 2 to 3 days to finish one article for a client. And so they can only do 2 articles a week. Is that what you're talking about? And so you need to cut down that to a shorter time frame so you can fit more work. And then the other thing I was saying is if you have 20 hours a week to work on your freelance writing business along with like your college lessons or your part-time job or your full-time job, then there might be a week where you're saying, you know what, I can't do that. I have too many obligations. I'm going to only, for that week, I'm only going to devote 1 hour a day to freelance writing kind of thing. Is that what you mean too? Danielle? Oh, Danielle. Ermi says, thank you for sharing all the valuable information. Oh, I'm glad this could help. Head on over to read that post for a breakdown. I think I break down exactly what you need to do in that post. And I hope you have a good day. All right. So I will hopefully do another video soon.